We are almost there, my friends. Only thing that stands between us with tray 15 is tray 14. So that is what we got focused on for you in today's episode and guide, all about the Decadent Choco Cake Tower, tray 14, level 14, the boss, Cakeberus. Very excited about this one here today for you. We got some great tips and tricks in order to help you succeed and overcome Cakeberus, the boss here, and complete tray 14 so you can get to that final tray, my friends. And with that, as always, thank you for tuning in. If you enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you got a question, if you got a comment, do let me know, because I love to hear from you. And feel free to join us in our amazing community Discord server, my friends, because we got great tips and tricks here, some of them coming from Kupo as well from previous stuff. So thank you to Kupo for that help. Now with that, let's get into it here today as we break down the 4 T's. That's the tactics, the team, the treasure, and the toppings in order to help you succeed and overcome the Decadent Choco Cake Tower Tray 14. Say that 20 times fast, my friends. With that, you can find all those timestamps down below. As we get through that, we go for the run and pull it all back together as we always do, and other great information there in the description. So let's talk about it here today, because that's why you're here. So Cakeberus applies attack and attack speed debuffs when attacked with multiple regular attacks within a certain period of time. This enemy has a rage meter that increases continuously, and when full, their attack increases. They become fatigued when affected with frozen and taunt repeatedly. When fatigued, their rage meter decreases and they receive more damage for a certain period of time. This is very, very key to getting by this boss. You gotta keep getting that fatigue meter hit, and then the rage meter decrease, so your team's not taking a ton of damage, and it's giving you that increased damage against them. Now, the moveset that Cakeberus has is Demonic Claws, attacks the cookies with its giant claws. Demonic Stomp stomps the ground with the full extent of its demonic strength. And last but not least, Demonic Howl breathes Demonic Fighter at the cookies. All these can pack a punch, all of them can take you down, so we gotta survive first and foremost. Now, the recommended cookies here, which is pretty sweet, we got Night Cookie, we got Milk Cookie, and we got Frost Queen. Now, a couple things around this. There are other cookies with taunt. I do want to call that out. We're going to give you one of them here today that we use to get by. That's super, super crucial. Here we have the special conditions. In this battle, cookies will have adjusted stats. Now, as a free-to-play player, I do like this. It kind of levels the playing field. Here we get minimum cookie level 70. Min cookie skill level is 70 as well. Min cookie grade is 5-star. So all my stuff is 5-star. I don't have a ton of ascended stuff. Now, here we have bonds, sugar gnome, laboratory, costume sets, guild level, guild relics, all that stuff. Doesn't matter, my friends. The toppings do, but their bonus effects don't. So this means biscuits are key. They're very, very key. I can't ever say that enough. The Decadent Choco Cake Tower Tray, I've also made investment in my own, and practice what I preach, as I like to say, in order to help get by these things and create some of these further guides for you past really 10 plus. So let's go ahead and talk about the team here, because this is key. Now, here exactly is what we are running. We're running 2 defensive-esque kind of cookies. Our main healer is going to be Icicle Yeti. Again, being able to help block some of that damage, which is really, really nice. The one that we were talking about that has taunt is Fettuccini. Don't forget about that. So having taunt is a huge, huge piece here. Taunt right there, 12 seconds, my friends. That self-healing is a big deal. It is enough. The key for this one is, as long as Fettuccini just survives, generally your team is going to have enough survival ability on it to get by. That is a key tip and trick to help you get past this. Now, a couple things here. We're heavily focused on frost damage between Frost Queen plus Sherbet. If you have questions on other cookies that have frost or ice, you can go here and look. So we're using these 3. Now, I did try it here with our friend Snow Sugar Cookie. However, I wasn't able to, she just kept getting wiped. So we got away from that. Now, we also have Linzer in here, again, to increase the damage through the reduction, all that stuff, and apply amplified effects. Very, very key. Now, in terms of our treasures, we are on attack and cooldown. That is what we're on. Now, you could try Sleepyhead's Jelly Watch. You could go here with Disciple's Magic Scroll if you need a little bit more survivability. Again, this does always make a very, very big difference. In reality, we're only going to lose We go from attack 45. We're only losing about 9% attack to gain that defense. Can make a huge difference. I'll even leave it in there, even though I did it with attack. That's because sometimes this one can help just a little bit more. And then again, we got the crit and everything else there. So all key pieces in order to get by and succeed. Now, a couple things here in terms of our toppings and biscuits. As we recommend, we always say resonant when it makes sense, and radiant when it makes sense and matters, because it does matter, my friends, and makes a huge difference. Now, in the case, again, for the toppings and biscuits here, it's not really going to do anything, because they don't take effect. So again, we could be here, but it doesn't really matter. However, with that, we have all the toppings and biscuit guides available to you here on the channel. You can check those out in our playlist. Couple things though, when it does come to our cookies, biscuits, one of the biggest things I did for fettuccine, because I do not have enough twos, here you can make that investment if you want to. Again, a great idea. I just used a lot to get these things where I needed them to be. I took a step back and took advantage of the 3 here. So you can get by with an epic hard. However, just again, as a general recommendation for everyone, you're going to want to be on those legendaries. That's going to give more survivability. In my case, again, really only 2 that are helping. We could use the legendary one, flip out 1 more, and that's going to make a huge difference there for us on our defensive cookies. And then additionally here for Icicle Yeti, you really only need cooldown. For Sherbet, we're on debuff resist and cooldown. Again, 2 things that we could definitely tweak. Also on top of that, we can definitely move Sherbet over. Cooldown, damage resist, bypass. Let's go ahead and use this one and equip it. There you go. Making this one much better before, but I did beat it again with that one there, so we'll show it so you can see it. We're on attack here with Frost Queen. We're also on attack. This one I did make a nice investment in. We got damage resist, bypass, attack, and attack. Again, can make a couple more tweaks. We're also on attack, not cooldown. And then for Linzer, we got defense and HP, a little bit more survivability. And we are running Solid Almond for defense. You could switch over here for attack speed. That can also make a difference there, my friends. So that is the team. We also made some key tweaks so that you could see that as well. Again, I was able to do it not necessarily on all legendary stuff. However, I wanted to show you regardless. So with that, my friends, again, that's the tactics, the team, the treasure, and the toppings in order to get by this. Sometimes, again, it's at first you don't succeed, keep trying again, because the RNG does make a difference, particularly at these higher levels, because the damage spread can be more of a range, and things that take you out can also be more of a range. So a little bit of luck can go a long way. Now, if you still got a question, if you got comments, certainly let me know, because I'd love to hear from you as always. And feel free to join us in our amazing Discord server and community. Resident Kupo in there as well. A couple things here. The Frost Queen, you can get your rally effect up. That's obviously going to make a big difference too, so don't forget that. Let's get into it here against Cakeberus, my friends. And here we go. So what you'll see is when all this stuff stacks nicely, which means essentially we got Suspect in there, we got the debuff resist bypass in there, we're going to hit some really nice damage jumps just like that. That is huge. Now the big thing here is keeping that eye on Fettuccini. As long as Fettuccini makes it through, we're going to be in a very nice spot. That is the trick. Now again, that can be that difference between the legendary biscuit for me, like we talked about, in order to get by and succeed. We get kind of 2 chances with Fettuccini. Once Fettuccini gets wiped, we do get that revival, fast healing. Here we go. Very close. We're getting really close here. We just got to keep this up. We lost Frost Queen. We lost Fettuccini. We got to do it all over again. So that was not a great run for us there, unfortunately. Let's go ahead at it once again. Here we are. Again, makes huge differences. The best thing you can kind of do is just keep clicking as well, and trying to keep some of these things moving a little bit faster, particularly our friend right there, Fettuccini as well. The other thing that you could maybe consider is just a little bit more on the cooldown for Fettuccini to survive and keep casting, as well to make that kind of other difference there. Alright, there's our stun. We'll save that timing. Keep that taunt on. There you are. Big damage. Let's get that damage in, my friends. There we go. A little bit early on the taunts. That's okay. Nice hit with our taunts. Stay alive. Frost Queen there. There we go. There we go. Kind of a double up. Uh-oh, there goes Fettuccini. It's still... Oh, much closer. I was going to say, it still can be possible depending on how far along you got there in order to get by and succeed. So now, because we've been on that defensive one, let's move up to the attack back again, because that can make that difference in order to get by, as well as I mentioned before, and just deal enough damage in order to succeed. So here we go. Not as focused on the defense maneuvers this time, more focused on the attack. There we go. Right. And as always, swag and merch available here on the channel. Nice ways to support. So thank you for that. There was a huge chunk of damage, if you saw that. That is what we need. We just need a couple of those. Because when they hit, they deal so much damage. That's one of the things that you can kind of try and time as well here. When the stuns go off, when you lock this thing out, we gotta get it down before we get hit by that rage. That can make a huge life savings difference there. Alright, so there was a huge hit there, my friends. Last but not least, we just need one more big one. Come on, Frost Queen. Take it home. Take it home, you guys. One more, Sherbet. One more. Oh, come on, Linzer. Come on, Sherbet. One more hit. Woo! We did it. We did it. That one little tweak made all the difference for us right there. What a fun one. Now, again, you don't need everything to survive, my friends. A little bit of luck can go a long way. So let's pull it all back here. As always, so excited to take down the Decadent Choco Cake Tower. Tray 14, unlocking 15 for us here as we took on Cakeberus and took down this boss in level 14. So exciting. We gave you the 4 T's, the tactics, the team, the treasure, and the toppings in order to succeed. We did some real-time edits to kind of show you some of those differences that can happen and make a difference. Again, we didn't even have all legendaries, however, made some of those tweaks and still made it by. A little bit of a keep on trying attitude can make a big difference and help you get by and be more successful as well, my friends. With that, if you still got a question, if you got a comment about today's episode, do let me know, because I love to hear from you, and feel free to join us in our amazing community and Discord server, my friends. We got a great group there and a great crew, and love to see you there. Lastly, thank you for tuning in. As always, I appreciate your support. Thank you for the likes and the subs as we continue to build this amazing community here. And thank you so much to all of our members. We do have memberships available to you. Emotes, icons, priority response, Discord status, all that kind of stuff that you can check out. Thank you to all those members. And don't forget our affiliate links and swag. We got something there for everyone, as always, my friends. Lastly, our socials, @me, we might feature some of your stuff, see some of your comments just like Kupo, to make some of those tweaks and give that credit where credit is due, because that's what I enjoy doing. With that, my friends, that is Tray 14. We got one more to go, and we're taking down the Decadent Choco Cake Tower. Keep on running, my friends. We'll see you soon.